Hello, viewers of Inderes TV. Arctic Blue Beverages has decided to expand into the US market through a joint venture with Teemu Selänne, and companies also raising new capital to a rights issue to support this. To discuss these topics, we are joined by the company's chairman of the board, Antti Villanen, and also NHL legend Teemu Selänne. Welcome, Antti. Welcome, Teemu.
Thank you. Thank you.
Arctic Blue Beverages is known for its award-winning products, but for many viewers it might be a relatively new name. Could you tell us a bit more about Arctic Blue Beverages and what you make?
Company is making the craft gin products. So we started with the gin portfolio a few years back, and ambitious goal was to capture the Arctic nature into the bottle. And after a couple of hundreds of tries, we were successful, and the first gin products winning all the global awards around the world as a best gin in the world, and so forth. Then we focused for building the gin portfolio further, and now few years back we started the long drink production and long drink business, and then we joined the forces with the Teemu, and now we are heading to the US market with the joint venture model.
Let's talk a bit more about the joint venture. So a bit over a month ago you announced that you had signed a letter of intent to establish a joint venture in US. How did this arrangement come about?
Well, last year our neutral friend introduced me all the products what they made, and especially the long drink. We're going to play golf, and but we tried all the long drink before, and I said, you know what, this is something that I have never tasted before. Of course, long drink is a very famous drink in Finland, but this specific drink with Arctic Blue was something what I said, you know, we have to get this to US market. And we already had one Finnish company who brought the long drink 7 years ago to the US market, so they have done phenomenal job there, and so we got the idea that we have to bring this as well, and there's a good market for that, and now it's gonna happen.
Yeah. The joint venture is established with an investor group led by you, Teemu. Could you tell us a bit more about this group?
Yeah, there's a lot of my friends, and then also a couple of my friends who are very, very excited about this product, and the first step was Antti sending me a lot of products to the US, and I have been doing the research with the people and giving all the tasters for them, and everybody has been so excited about it. And then we put the group together, and who wants to be involved, and who believes that we can make a big business, and now it's going to happen. And of course, it's all start with the great product. You know, it's like I said, everybody who we have been offering this drink, they have been asking first, like, where are you going to get this? And we said, no, you can't get that yet, but you will, you know. And so the product is great, and then you just have to build a nice organization around it, and we start making the long drink in US, which is gonna be actually the company of Arctic Blue. The chemist group comes and they make exactly the product that we want, and then we are ready to go out, you know. So very excited. I've been very selfish with my time after my career, and that is probably the first thing that I'm actually very excited to be involved, not just an investor, but this is gonna be like our baby.
Yeah. The group will invest about $2 to 2.5 million US. As you said, you are going yourself to actively be in the operations. Is there also something else like expertise in this investor group?
There's a couple of guys who has been and still are in the restaurant business, and they know exactly about all the alcohol beverages business. So for sure, those gonna help us a lot. But we will build a good organization, a good team around, and who has a long time experience with this, because I don't think I'm gonna go and start selling long drinks in there myself. But of course, I want to build a good team around, and coming from the hockey business, I know that how important all the pieces are and how important the team is.
Yeah, as you Teemu said, you're going to launch with the long drink portfolio first. Why launch with long drinks first?
While Teemu has been doing kind of crowd work and tasting the products to the people and discussing with the potential producers and marketing partners, we've been doing the market research and studied the market quite heavily for the past year. And it seems that there is a market demand for this kind of product. There is one company already in a market, and they have paved the road for the whole category, the long drink category. And we feel that bringing the long drinks together now with the Teemu and his consortium first, then we have an opportunity to bring other products, so gin portfolio later on into the market when the consumers have already gotten familiar with the brand and they know what the Arctic Blue, they know the quality of the Arctic Blue and all the collaboration marketing stuff that we are doing together. They will just support to also to bring the gin products into the US market later.
Yeah, and the first long drinks were launched last year in Finland. How have they been received?
We launched like a little bit more than a year ago, and we got very good distribution from the K-ryhmä here in Finland, which is the second largest grocery store chain, and sales have been good. There are naturally a bit of challenges in the Finnish market with the long drink, as it is the one of main light alcohol drink in Finland, and all the big breweries are on a market. But we have gotten nice and growing spot from the market for our drinks, and there are quite interesting flavors that are actually booming in Finland. Licorice long drink is booming in Finland, but I'm not sure whether that's the big hit in a US market.
But I think it's also that here and as well as in America, you have to get that product for the people to try it, because there's not one person. Actually, there's one person who said that he didn't like it, but he doesn't drink alcohol anyway. So.
Yeah.
But it's important that people can taste it, and most of the times or all the time they fall in love in this drink.
Yeah.
So that's, I think, the key for here and there.
Yeah.
All the industries have their own kind of industry rules, and in alcohol industry, liquid to the lips is the kind of mantra in the business, and I truly believe that when the people get to taste it, then there is a kind of demand is created by that way, and that's what we've been discussing in the US market to enter in a different kind of golf tournaments or hockey games or whatnots to get the liquid into the lips.
Absolutely, and especially for young people, like especially my son was working with this Finnish long drink company who started 7 years ago, and they're multiple 100 million company already. But they started with the college football games. There's 70,000 people, and they just try to make everybody to try it. And when they try it,
then they buy it.
Yeah.
And
what's your favorite flavor?
The original is super good, but I was shocked how good the rose rosé was. It was just like I couldn't believe it because it's a pink, so it's kind of a little bit like a girly looking drink. But when you taste it, you were like, oh my god, this is so good, So, and I think we're gonna bring a couple other flavors as well. So
we need to adapt into each market, and in California, we are bringing some new flavors also that are not in Finland, and in the future, then we produce there what the market demand is.
Yeah, could there also be potential in the spirit segment? You have award-winning gins, so could there be potential?
Naturally, there is a potential for that one, but now one step at a time, and first we start with the long drinks, and soon as there is a penetration of the long drinks and the distribution, and people have tasted it, then it's a natural step. The brand is then established into the market, and then it's a natural step to introduce the gin products there. All of our gins have been winning awards in the US competition, especially in San Francisco, where the annual, the largest in the world, is held annually, and they are in a way professional circles knows the brand.
How do you see the competition in US? You then say that there is one player. Is like in overall, is there like big players dominating the market, or is there small local craft beverage makers, more like fragmented?
I think the long drink segment is so in a starting position that there is no map. There is one company that has done the pioneer job, and now we are the settles to take a benefit from the pioneer job. But other than that, there are
there's couple, but they don't even, they call it long drink, but this doesn't really in like a Finnish way. They are not really same drink, but like it's a small category, but still I think that a lot of people already know that there is good drink are available. And I think in our product it's going to be even better. And like I said, we just have to get that in the people's hands and people taste that, and I think good things happen. And it's a great summer drink and a great story. The long drink, they created this for the Finnish Helsinki Olympics 1952, and then after that it has been probably the most famous drink in Finland, right?
Exactly.
And now we can bring that in the US, and I think that's gonna be super special. And the way how they cans, and it's just the art, so it's gonna be very important that when you go to the store that it's gonna stand out, that the can, it's gonna look good, and it's like brings all the Northern Lights feeling in the bottle, or the can, so it's gonna be very special.
We're naturally utilizing the heritage and history of the long drink in general, and then, as Teemu said, the kind of arctic nature look in all of the products, whether they are cans or billboards or whatnot, and utilize that specific brand feel that we have.
The US market was mentioned as a goal already during the IPO a few years ago. Why do you see that now it's the good time to go to the market?
I think to find the perfect partner sitting here next to me. Not only the Teemu himself, but all the background work that he has already done in work, the investor consortium that is building up there, and the momentum. There has been now one operator into the market. People already know what the long drink is, and now bringing the even better product, a little bit premium into the market. We feel that it's right timing.
Obviously, you've operated in Finland many years already, and this is still your home market. So what is the market situation like in your home market here in Finland?
In Finland, it has been, after the pandemic, it's been pretty challenging. The consumer behavior in a larger scale, but also alcohol consumption has been changing, and people are drinking less and less in overall, but people are also drinking less and less in restaurants and nightclubs, and the trend has been shifting so that people are drinking less but the more quality. And that is something that we feel that together with the Teemu and the guys in the US, we are bringing the premium long drink there, not just the bulk. And also here in Finland, focusing in the premium category, I think we are in a stronger position if we would be in mass products.
Do you see, Teemu, the same consumer trends in United States and California?
Absolutely. I think overall the younger generation, they don't drink same way anymore than maybe they used to, and the one
or we used to.
Oh, exactly. So it has changed a little bit, and especially like when the cannabis came legal in US, most of the states, and but I think, like Antti said, the quality drinks, the premium drinks are still raising, and like tequila is one that last 10 years have been skyrocketing, and there's so many products, and the competition is so hard because of that. But our category is very small, and we really want to make sure that our drink is the best in the market, and that the very nice hot climate, like in California, long drink is perfect drink, so I
It's
think,
the weather.
the weather and perfect example after the nice golf round and you lose sweaty and you get the cold long drink. You can't beat that.
No.
Yeah. And you also sell to over 10 countries in Europe. Is the same trends and market situation in Europe?
Pretty much the same, yeah. And in Europe, we've been focusing for the e-commerce, mostly the cost-efficient way of selling the products through the web shops, and we have a great partners on our e-commerce side on that end.
Yeah. Let's move to the financials. Investors are always interested in financials. So the joint venture is planned to start commercial operations between the last quarter of this year and first quarter of next year. And earlier this year, your online store expanded into 5 new European countries. So can investors now expect revenues to start growing after it has declined over the past 2 years?
We are definitely heading into the growth phase. We've been also streamlining the organization and declining the costs. And now it's time, together with the joint venture with the Teemu and his consortium, and here in the home market, entering into the European e-commerce. We are definitely heading into the growth phase. We've been doing the heavy investments for the gin portfolio, production, long drink portfolio. Now the latest, the downtown Helsinki showroom distillery, and now next phase for the company is the commercialize everything that we have invested and grow through that.
Yeah. As you said, there has been heavy investments in new products and their marketing, and they have waited on profitability. And that is maybe why the company has been unprofitable for the last 2 years. So how and when do you plan to turn the business profitable?
We are not giving out the projections, but we are definitely heading into the growth phase, and growth in this mind not meaning the more investments to the production, but the more investment into the marketing that generates the sales.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I think it's realistic to expect that the company will change its turn now.
Yeah, and they're like operating leverage is important. It's all about the volume.
Yeah, and it's all about the volume, and now we are seeing the trend towards that.
Yeah. Then a bit about the rights issue. So the company was listed in 2022 on the Nasdaq First North Growth Market in Stockholm, and additional funding was raised in October of the same year. Now the company aims to raise 26.2 million Swedish crowns in a new rights issue. How will the proceeds from this issue be used?
We will be now putting most of the bets and proceeds to support the joint venture together with the Teemu, and support the market entry in the US.
Yeah, and just for the investors, the terms of the issue are that each existing share entitles to 2 subscription rights, and with each subscription right you can subscribe 1 share, and the subscription price is 0.50 Swedish crowns per share, and the trading starts 3rd August.
Yep.
And ends 14th August, and subscription period is a little bit longer. It ends in 18th August.
Exactly.
The rights issue is fully guaranteed. Are the guarantors the company's current major shareholders?
Majority it is, not fully, but we have very committed owners, and especially the major shareholders have been very committed to the company and still are, and guaranteed the major part of the issue.
In other words, there is confidence in the company.
There is confidence into the company, yeah.
Lastly, how do you see the potential of the company, and what message would you like to leave with investors? We can start with you, Teemu.
Well, I think that going to the US markets, I think the sky is the limit, obviously. The volume is so big there that when we do the good job with the right product and the right team doing their own jobs, I think this is going to be a huge success, and that's where we are shooting for.
Yeah. For us, I think the Finland and Europe will be the kind of base layer of our business, and then the big growth opportunity is the US market together with the Teemu and joint venture and investor consortium there.
Antti, Teemu, thanks for the interview. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. That's it.
More information about the rights issue and the US launch will be available on the company's website, arcticbluebeverages.com. Thanks for watching.